guys, welcome back to another video. Guys, guess what, we are currently at Abuja International Airport, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you a tour. I know you can't wait to see it. Let's go. Welcome to Abuja International Airport. This is the Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport. Let me show you around. Airports have a way of revealing the truth about a country, whether we like it or not. And Abuja Airport, which is also called the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, has been talked about, has been dragged, praised, argued, and everything in between. But today, I wanted to see this airport for myself. Yeah. I wanted to see what this airport looks like in recent times. Now, I've been to this airport before and I gave a tour of this airport, but then it's been years now and I want to see what it looks like in 2025. So I thought to myself, why don't I just go all the way down there and check out what it looks like, alongside making so many inquiries that can help a lot of you watching this video today. So this is the international wing, which is harder to access when you are not flying, and then this is the domestic wing over there. But yeah, let's go around and check it out. So now, instead of driving there, I just decided to do something different. I took the Abuja Metro all the way to the airport. That alone already set the tone for what I was about to see. Guys, if you've never been to this airport, or if you left Abuja years ago, let me warn you, things have changed. So after that ride on the metro, we stepped out right into the airport environment. And you guys, first and foremost, can we give a second silence for the metro system in Nigeria? I was blown away. If you've not seen the video, please do well to check the previous video before this one. You definitely need to see it, because Nigeria is actually developing silently and faster than you can imagine. I mean, that metro is world-class standard, and I am not even capping at all. Have you seen the stations? Okay, just look at the airport station and then tell me what you think. Anyways, when I got into the airport environs, the first thing that hit me was the space. I love how it was, the openness. You can feel the calm here. And one thing Abuja loves its white road. And if you notice, there's this quiet energy about Abuja that you won't see in other cities in Nigeria. And I would not like to call names, but you know what I'm trying to talk about. And yes, this airport kept that same vibe. I've seen airports in other African countries, and honestly, I think Abuja's own airport doesn't look confused. Everything is just laid out in a way that just makes sense, if you ask me. Now, for anyone wondering, yes, this airport actually has history. The main terminal was originally built in the early 2000s, but the new terminal, which is the international terminal, the big glass one, was opened in the year 2018. Now, that is the one most people abroad see in pictures. Now, it's also one of the few projects or few airports in West Africa with a fully modernized runway, upgraded navigation systems, and a layout that can take over 15 million passengers yearly when it is operating at full capacity. Guys, I'm saying all this because a lot of people still think Abuja Airport is one small old building with brown tiles or something like that. Things are different right now, not just about the airport, about the city, about the country itself. But I don't know why the media keeps pushing wrong or negative narratives about this country. But back to our experience, we walked around the outside environs first, and that's why you notice the structure. Yeah, as you can see, it is organized. See the organized parking areas. There's no unnecessary drop-off lanes, no unnecessary noise. Like, you just see this sense of, what's the perfect word to use? Should I call it calm? But then again, I know Nigerians will understand what I mean when I say this place is calm. Not calm as in empty, but calm as in it feels orderly. Now, this is the part that annoyed me, like in a small way, Sha. If you're not flying, you cannot just stroll into the international terminal. You need to be flying first before you can be able to even enter the check-in counter area to see what the airports or the international wing looks like. Unlike some other terminals, you can actually, for example, you have a partner or a relative traveling, you can actually walk the partner to the check-in area. But this, once you are not traveling, you just cannot enter into this terminal. And now, another thing again that annoyed me is the fact that they have limited flights or airlines traveling from Abuja out of the country, like in contrast to that of Lagos International Terminal. So more of the international flights take off from Lagos. So if you're to travel from Abuja to some places, for example, let me give an example of Gambia. You want to travel to Gambia, yes, there's ValueJet airline available at Abuja Airport, but then you have to travel all the way to Lagos first, then before you now fly to Gambia. So depending on the airline you are choosing, there are actually several airlines in this airport, and I could give some example, like the ones that I know that are currently operating at Abuja Airport right now. The international airlines include British Airways, we have Lufthansa, we have Turkish Airlines, we have Ethiopian Airlines, we have Egypt Air, we have Air France, but then it's depending on the season. Then we have Qatar Airways, we have Royal Air Maroc. And then talking about domestic airlines in Abuja, we have so many of them, like Air Peace, we have Max Air, we have Aero Contractors, we have Asman Air, we have Arik Air, which also depends on the schedule. We have Ibom Air, Ghana Air, and finally we have ValueJet. Now, so compared to many African cities, Abuja has one of the most diverse flight network. Yes, you can connect to Europe, the Middle East, and major African hubs without stress. You can even connect to other continents, Australia, or even Oceania. Okay, Oceania is a continent and Australia is a country in the continent Oceania. Connects to America, North America, all other continents directly from Nigeria. And tell me, guys, isn't that a win? I think to me it's a plus, honestly speaking. Now, like I said before, the international terminal has its own entry rule. If you're not flying, don't just bother yourself coming with your big camera or your small camera that you want to see what it looks like. No, but this video should help you see what this airport looks like today. A boarding pass, like I said, is required to enter the main terminal building. Even locals that come to see off passengers usually just stop at the gate. Now, I was able to get into one of the domestic wings, and that gave me enough information to talk about what's going on currently at this airport that may actually excite you, because it excited me too. Now, newsflash, there is a domestic airline which is known as ValueJet, and this video is not sponsored, just so you know, but then I feel like this information is going to help a lot of persons, and that is why I'm deciding to share. Now, ValueJet is a domestic airline, and it has its terminal in one of these domestic wings, which I'm going to be showing you. Now, I discovered that ValueJet actually fly directly from Nigeria all the way to the Gambia. You don't need to pass through the stress of traveling from Nigeria to Senegal first, and then from Senegal you now travel by road or by sea to the Gambia. No, now you can directly fly from Nigeria all the way to the Gambia in few hours and return. And isn't that a good news, guys? Anyways, inside the domestic areas, when I went in, things were just straightforward, functional. So I got to the ValueJet decks because I wanted to ask them about their new flights, especially this Gambian route. So I discovered that they actually only fly from Lagos to the Gambia. So if you're traveling from Abuja, you have to take a one-way trip to Lagos, and then travel all the way from Lagos to the Gambia first. So it doesn't go directly from Abuja. So I learned that ValueJet now travel to Gambia. Okay.
So I was trying to book online. I don't understand what's happening online. Network. So another thing, I want to inquire for the days. Are there specific days?
Yes. Not every day.
Okay. That explains.
So maybe the date you were picking is
Yes.
the date you operate.
Which days do you cooperate?
I have to check now. But there are a lot of new routes that are doing now, so
That's international route. Okay, domestic. Okay. So which days do you operate? Only Thursdays?
Thursday, Sunday.
Thursdays and Sundays alone.
Thursday and Sunday.
Alone.
Yes.
Wow. So how about return? Return.
Follow that same. Return Friday.
Only
Return Friday and Monday.
Friday and Mondays.
This part is, should I say, the honest part, and I'm going to be saying I won't sit down here and pretend like everything is perfect in Nigeria or my country. Some parts still need work, yes. Some procedures still need upgrading, yes. Security checks can be slow at times, yes. And the rules can sometimes feel unnecessary, yeah. But then the truth of the matter is that Abuja Airport has improved Abuja system, transportation system, when talking about the metro, has drastically improved, and it's actually helping a lot of lives. Because tell me why that kind of world class metro is still free in 2025. You need to watch that video. If you've not watched it, please click on the link. Just go to the description box and click on link to watch it, or I'll put tagged video above so you go directly and watch it. So anyways, the truth of the matter is that Abuja has drastically improved. Nigeria is improving, and it's not the same place many Nigerians that traveled abroad several years ago used to remember. It's just that negative media thrives more than positive media. Anyways, people who left Abuja years ago, tell me, did you actually recognize this airport? Do you think it's still the same with what you used to know? Because honestly, this is why I'm making this video, to inform you guys of what is happening in Nigeria and share the story or the truth or what Nigeria really is on this channel. Because Nigeria doesn't always have to get shown in a very negative way. It should be balanced. If possible, more of positivity here. So if this is your first time seeing Abuja Airport in years, I'm so glad you saw it. Please do well to like this video, share this video to someone that would want to see what Abuja looks like today, and make sure you're subscribed. You definitely don't want to miss out on my next videos.
Now let's go back to the train station.
Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.